Antonil Tulian Meldanin, and thank you once again for joining me. My name is Lord Aramil, and today I'm going to show off what we've started on the Great Hall and where we're going next. Let's go. As you may notice, I've added a couple extra guards. I had a little bit of difficulty with bandits and random orc invasions, so say hello to a few friends at Quendingoldo, Inguian, and there was one other new one. I think Meblin? Maybe. Anyways, check it out. So, if memory serves, this was a nice chestnut wood here with massive fireplaces on the left and right as we enter. Giant Nardu symbol, carpets on either side. I'm going to be working on the pillars today with you. And of course, a massive tree uh, that also forms my seat. Because that's just the most elven way to have a high seat. Now, as per last time, when we build down and into a basement, we're going to extend this in root formation, and we'll see how that works out. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit awkward or if I pause randomly during this. I managed to pull a muscle in my back earlier this afternoon, so I'm in a not insubstantial amount of pain, to be honest. And I've also, well, I'm on a few painkillers, so just bear with me. Uh, I should probably grab a few extra materials. I need to do that really quick, and then we'll pop back. I need more of these. And we're back. Now, these are called glowing dwarven brick. Yes. Uh, and I really enjoy them because they have all of the light-bearing potential of torches or open braziers, uh, without the inherent risk of fire. And as someone who's already rebuilt this section of the floor twice, we're not having more open fire. No, 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 thank you. So, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to build up these columns, talk a little bit about how they'll connect and everything that's going to go on with them. Uh, I like the idea of once again having a platform suspended probably about this high up uh, between the columns. So one over here and then one between those two. Uh, it's kind of got that vagabond mercenary unit vibe that Nardu still has. Uh, while blatantly disregarding anything that even sounds like a safety code. So we're going to start with these columns, see how long that takes. In a creative world, uh, I already built one column and fooled around with it a bit, and then from that, I've got a good idea on what I want them to look like. Basically, it's just this, except flipped up. But that's significantly easier to build when you can fly. So This might be just a little tricky. You might notice that a lot of this is using Elven brick and obviously pillar blocks instead of our normal Arnorian. The idea is that in lore, that central part of the pillar might have been original, but uh, they were probably in pretty poor condition uh, by the time Nardu got its hands on this castle. That's something that we need to keep in mind throughout this build, is that Nardu are not the original inhabitants, nor have they been the even most frequent inhabitants. The idea is that random bandits and what have you, uh, have been occupying what now is Castle or Narduhal. Wow, I can talk. I swear, I haven't taken that much pain meds. Whew. Okay. So yes, bandits occupied what would be Narduhal for most of this time. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. And, okay. Give myself a little bit of inventory space to play with. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with my mouse at the moment. It is not keeping up with me. I'm also using a slightly shittier keyboard, so that probably won't help. Okay. All in all, this is just a bad time probably for me to be recording, but at the same point, I kind of wanted to record a bit more before I did anything more on the haul. So, yeah, kind of backed myself into a corner. I was originally going to just record building this, and I did record a little bit, but it didn't work very well. You couldn't hear me speak or anything like that. So it was a little bit disappointing. And then there was a fair amount of swearing uh, when I came back after a minute and most of this was on fire. It it was a bad time, let me tell you. Okay. No. There will be a fair amount of me going back down, taking a long look at this, and then making sure that we are being symmetrical. Because if we're not, it would definitely fuck with me for the rest of my life here. So that's good enough. Okay. Come on. Fuck. There we go. I am getting a bit of lag, and I'm sorry. It's not a huge amount I can do to deal with that, but I will do my best. Didn't we count it out? I should have just enough to do this. Am I really that off today? Goddamn. Oh, it's because I probably have pouch. They're just being sucked into a pouch. Yes, yes they are. Alright, I see. Okay. Gotta love that double click. Boop, boop, boop. And done. While simultaneously making my descent significantly more difficult. Okay. Well, let's go down there and see how it looks. When I first built this over in the creative world, it was significantly shorter by about 2 blocks, which doesn't sound that significantly, except, well, it's all metric, so 2 meters is significantly more than, like, say, 2 feet. It's about, what, the height of the average person is a little under 2 feet, 2 meters, I think. Uh, my metrics is not good. I'm sorry. But that is not bad. That is a pretty potent pillar, if I do say so myself. I like it. Okay. Let's jump ahead and build the rest of them. Much better. Alright. We have now these 4 lovely pillars, and no way down from them. Slight bit of short-sightedness. No gravel on me. Oh well. Now. So, here we have the main feasting hall. We're going to have tables basically shoved everywhere a table can go. Okay then. Alright, there's going to be fireworks tonight. Yay. Alright. So yes, tables spread throughout here. Let's see. This room right here, with this very nice Gondorian smooth slabs, will be the kitchen. Haven't decided what to put in the wings other than that just yet. If you have an idea, please do not hesitate to let me know. At least a small sliver of this will likely be converted into a larder, and maybe some of that will go into stockpiling drink. Is that an orc? It looks like an orc. How dare they? Oh, okay. Shire's on that. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Yes. So I'm not going to build the platforms just yet. Nor am I going to get into building tables. That's definitely something that I'm going to do off screen because there's no real reason to do that while you guys watch. Instead, we're going to build or put where the walls will be. I think having an entrance here and here would be good, but if so, this is the center. There we go. That's better. Voila. Okay. And then, of course, because we enjoy symmetry so much, we're going to put it up here. You'll note that I also have gone up slightly. That is to create this lovely staircase up, which is a defensive, what do I call it? It's a defensive move. Simply put, it is harder to attack up than it is to defend from attacks from below. So, put a couple guys up here and let them defend the gate. This is also because, unlike the last time we built Narduhal, we aren't going to get much in the way of a moat. While we do have water on two sides, really, we aren't going to continue on and make a encircling moat of any kind. Though that section there off to the east, that could be a really nice harbor. Like it. Oh, one other thing that I wanted to show off is one of the things I've been working on while putting off filming this. I've been working on flattening the ground over by Naga's encampment, and I've been busy. Some of you might remember these blueberry bushes. They have not been moved. Yeah, the hill used to come out to here, and used to be mainly stone. So, yeah. That's what happens when I get bored and I have an extra 5 minutes. I'll just start carving away at hills. Okay, well, my heart's still going. One of the fun things to work around... Is that just wood? It's just wood. Solid chunk. How weird. Okay, but yes, a workaround for this that's going to be very fun is incorporating it into our design. Because the idea is that the tower, the keep was in such neglect for so long that a massive tree had grown and entwined itself in the main portion. So, how do we get up there? That's going to be an important thing to think about. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take these corner towers, and they are going to be our main mode of going from one level to the next. They're far enough back that even if attackers did manage to penetrate into this hall itself, they still need to fight all the way through the hall and get to these towers, which would be a difficult feat, I feel. Yeah, that looks about right. Oh, which is something you never want an architect to say. uh, one of the other reasons why I've already hired guards, even though we definitely don't have much for them to be protecting, is the idea that bandits exist in this game, and they are an absolute just nightmare to deal with. Because they'll steal items straight out of your inventory. And for that, I hate them with this burning passion. They're just so goddamn frustrating. Um, Thematically, I understand why they're in the mod, but I just... Is that one of them now? I thought I saw one. Goddamn. Now I'm paranoid. We're back. Here we have the tower. I've even added this nice little window and or arrow slit, depending on how martial you're feeling. I don't know if I'm going to keep it, because I did just realize that the exterior wall will probably come out somewhere around that area. I have gotten the wall up to this section. However, I am looking at where the exterior wall is versus where our normal tower is. So let's see just really quick uh, how much leeway we have here. We'll want to... You might be wondering what the hell I'm doing. I'm basically just mapping out... What the hell are you? Alright. Is that an orc? It's not an orc. I'm out of arrows. Damn. Oh well. I guess you live today. Fine. Uh, yeah. There we go. And... I'm gonna need so much goddamn brick. Like, there are many ways that I could get around needing so much brick, but that's cheating at this point. Um, and part of the fun of this whole thing is how much effort goes into it. Like, I could do it in creative mode. Uh, there are lots of YouTubers who have done absolutely gorgeous creations. Uh, but I think that doing it all in survival mode uh, really makes it more special. Um, Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but, you know, if you're gonna do something, might as well do it right. And going through survival mode, knowing that you had to gather all of these resources, and actually going through it like this. Oh yeah, there's definitely somebody under attack over there. Might be two orcs, actually. Orcs have been known to fight one another. So... Oh, damn. Hmm. Might have a slight issue. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Fear not, we have ways of dealing with this. Um, I'm gonna finish building up this small part of the wall anyways, at least to the level of Hobbit died here. That's awfully sad. Okay then. Um, hmm. Yes. So we're gonna finish building up the wall to the level of our northern tower. Uh, that way we can see how much space we need to create vertically. Thank you once again for joining me, everyone. I've been Lord Aramil. We've built a tower up. We've built our columns, which are difficult to see, but they're in the background. We've got this section of wall done. So it's been a pretty productive day, all things considered. So, under the light of the Northern Star, I bid you all a wonderful evening and a fond farewell. Goodbye.